Felicia.
Tim.
So exciting. A lot of people just got these Cricut Joy Xtras and they don't know how to use it. We got so many questions. Can you show people quickly how to use their Cricut Joy Xtra?
Let's do it. Let's get started. The machine itself doesn't have any buttons or anything. The only thing you have to do with this thing is plug the cord in the back and then plug the power in.
So how do you control it?
All through Cricut's Design Space software.
Okay, and that runs with a PC, with a Mac, iPad,
Android, iOS, all of it. Yep,
awesome,
works
awesome.
perfect.
Okay, looks good. Everything's in there. Now, what's Design Space?
So Design Space is their software, and you have to download that from Cricut.com. And it's real simple to download, and you register with an account.
Free?
You can do it for free.
Love it.
You can sign up for Cricut Access if you want and get access to thousands of images and fonts.
So we're going to do a t-shirt first, which is my favorite thing to do. I mean, empower to make anything on a t-shirt. So can you just type letters in?
You can. So we're going to do just that. We're going to use the text tool here, and we're just going to type in, I made this.
Oh, that's
adorable. We're going to make a shirt.
Can you change the font?
We're going to change the font. Cricut
so like anything?
Anything. You can use Cricut fonts, or you can use fonts that are installed in your system.
Oh, wow. Cricut has their own fonts?
They do.
That's neat. Or you can use anything on your computer, as you said.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Just imagine the power of being able to make anything on a t-shirt that you can't buy in a store.
Right? Exactly.
That is fabulous. I love the font you picked here, a little
Thank
harder.
you.
All right, so what are you doing here?
All right, so we're sending this over to the Cricut to actually do the cut. We're going to cut it on a mat.
With heat transfer vinyl?
With heat transfer vinyl. So the important thing here is to mirror your design when you're using text.
Oh, make it backwards.
Make it backwards when you cut it so that when you iron it on, it comes out proper.
You know how many times I've made that mistake? Not mirroring. That happens much. So you do this with your Joy, and any Cricut machine can do this,
Any Cricut
right?
machine can do this. And we're going to browse, and we're going to actually use glitter HTV this time.
Ooh, sparkly.
I know how much you like sparkles.
All right, so you have separate cutting settings for glitter vinyl, I guess.
Right. And Cricut's Design Space software actually reminds you, hey, be sure to mirror your design before you actually do the cut.
Well, that's kind of
And then when you actually put the material onto your mat to be cut, you want to make sure that you put the shiny side down and the dull side up.
Copy
so
that.
here I'm just using a trimmer to trim my material down to size, and I use slap bracelets instead of rubber bands to keep my roll together.
Felicia, you were just so clever. Look at you. So you're trimming it down, so you're not using smart vinyl. Smart vinyl, you don't have to use a mat, right?
That is correct.
And that's kind of more advanced as you get down the road. So we're just going to use this, and I guess it's cheaper to buy vinyl by the roll, isn't it?
It is. It is.
I guess so. Look at that. So what do you do with that? What are you doing on your piece there?
My scraps. I'm just tucking it back into the roll and using my slap bracelet to keep it all together.
That is smart.
Because you never know when you're going to need a little piece to do a project.
So we're loading our mat, and this is where it's going to start cutting.
That's right. We're loading our mat. It's scanning it to make sure that it has the right amount of material that it needs to do the project.
Now you sped this up, right?
I did sped this
Okay.
up, yeah.
Okay. So it's cutting, preparing, doing all this stuff in the software.
In the software.
And then everything happens on the machine.
Right. And again, there are no buttons on the machine, so you actually control loading the mat and pressing the go button within the software.
Look at that thing going crazy. This is actually cutting out the heat transfer vinyl.
That's correct.
All right. So it's done here. And now what do we do?
Now we're going to weed out the pieces and parts that we don't need using our weeding tool.
This is your favorite thing to do, isn't it?
People love to do weeding. It's so relaxing for some.
So weeding is pulling off the unused heat transfer vinyl.
That's correct, to reveal your design.
Now, do I have to pick every one of these letters up individually when I put it on the shirt?
Absolutely not. It's going to remain on the transfer tape, but you are going to want to use your weeding tool to pick out the little tiny pieces that make up your...
A and the D.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Easy, right?
Well, it cuts all that for you. That's nice. And you could weed all day, couldn't you?
I could.
That is I love the font. Oh, what's this? What are you doing now?
So now I'm just removing the transfer tape.
Oh, there's tape on there.
Right. The letter's actually stuck to this transfer.
Clever.
And this is what you're going to use to press your...
So I don't have to take the letters off of this?
No. Leave it on there.
Great.
Leave it on there.
All right. So what are you doing here?
So here I want to just point out that within Cricut's Design Space, they have a quick link to their heat press guide.
Oh.
Now, from here, you tell it which heat press you're using, what material you're going to be using to iron to or iron with, and then what you're ironing on to. So I'm using a cotton shirt, and then it tells me the temperature of the machine and how long I need to press it, and what I even need to preheat my press with, my material with.
Okay, so you do need some kind of heater. Can you use an iron theoretically?
You could theoretically.
But these are more scientific, and they tell you the exact
temperature. And I'm using a Cricut Easy Press 2 here in this case, and on a cotton t-shirt.
You can buy these on Amazon. Not too expensive?
Not too expensive.
All right, awesome. You put links down here and everything?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so you'll have links peppered throughout this video of other more complicated processes you could do. Okay, good.
Absolutely.
All right, so now we're going to put it on the t-shirt. This is the moment of Ruth.
Right, so 5 seconds, we're going to just remove that moisture and iron any wrinkles.
So it's an iron.
It really is a big iron. So this one is a 9x9.
Okay.
Right? So, and then fold your design in half to find that middle point.
No.
Okay? And once you have that middle point, you can place this on your shirt.
Well,
and
that's
then
a great design.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And then I grab my ruler and I'm measuring about 3 inches down from the V.
That's about the industry standard?
About the industry standard. You can do what you really want.
Is it above the boob line?
Just right about that.
Okay,
yeah,
so
right
for a woman's shirt,
yeah,
it's important
right
where you put it. What about a guy's shirt? Somewhere else? A little
Not
lower,
same,
about the
maybe
same?
a little same, maybe a little lower, but about the same.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Yep. And I'm just measuring, using my ruler, I'm just measuring to make sure that I have it even on both sides.
Like it. Now you can do this on any shirt.
Any shirt. So then I'm going to grab a piece of Teflon sheet to protect not only the heat press, but the shirt as well. And then I'm going to press this, and I'm not really applying any pressure here with the glitter HTV.
You don't have to.
You really don't have to with this one.
Just the weight of the heat press itself.
Exactly. And then, just like it said in the heat press guide, I'm going to let this cool down for just a minute and then do a cool peel.
A cool peel?
To reveal my design.
It's so hard to wait. I hate to wait. So it's cooled off now.
It's cooled off now.
Look how easy that comes. Oh my God. I am floored. I'm going to wear this shirt. Can I wear this?
You can have it.
That is so your first Cricut heat transfer vinyl shirt's amazing. All right. A lot of people ask about stickers. Is this hard?
This is not hard. And we're going to actually do some stickers here using images right out of Cricut's Design Space software.
Okay.
Right? So I am a member of Cricut Access. So those images there, right, the Cricut symbols, there's 3 of them there that I just clicked on. And now I'm going to go and unclick them real quick. I want to show you what you get when you just use the free images without subscribing to Cricut Access. Those images aren't there anymore.
Oh, I see.
So I'm just scrolling through this list of images of this little Cricut bug.
The free ones.
The free ones, and selecting maybe 8, 9 of them that I would like to use for my cutting.
So you're going to have like a letter size sheet.
Exactly.
All right. Look at all these Cricuts. These are all the freebies.
These are all the freebies that I had. So I'm going to make stickers out of each one of these. So I'm just moving them around on the canvas so that I can see each one of them individually.
Some of those are really cute.
Aren't they adorable?
All right, so you've got a whole bunch of those, and it's neat. It's going to space all this. So you have to do something first, right?
Right. So each one of these is an individual. Each image has many layers that make it up. So I'm selecting each one of them, and I'm going to the bottom right, and I'm clicking on flatten.
Okay.
Right. So that makes it a print then cut. But it doesn't have a border around it yet, and I really want a nice border around each one of my images before I send it to be cut.
There you are.
So now I'm applying an offset. Right, and I'm selecting just however much padding I want around each one that makes me happy. And then I'm going to change the color to white. I like a white offset, but you can put whatever color you want on it.
That gives it that little border, an offset's
like a border. It gives it that little border, right?
Okay.
But when I do that, I can't really see the border because my background is white, so I just change it to gray, so now I can see it. I'm going to grab the offset plus the image again and reflatten it.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to repeat that same process for all of these.
Okay, you have to do that 10 times here.
Yes.
So you can make a different color offset too, but your printer will not print white.
It will not print white.
So you're going to have this nice border, a professional looking border around each one of these.
Exactly.
But you could put black, red, whatever you want.
Whatever makes you happy.
And then it would print that color, that black, red, blue, whatever.
Correct.
Okay, but it's not going to print white. I see what you're doing here. Correct. And don't forget to flatten everything, right?
Flatten everything, and then make sure you have your machine selected, and then click Make It.
I like it. This seems pretty easy.
Pretty simple,
Oh, look,
right?
it arranged everything automatically.
It arranged everything automatically for me. I'm just going to click Continue, and it's going to make a Bluetooth connection to my machine. I'm going to click the Send to Printer. I'm going to turn that bleed feature off, but then I'm also going to use the printer's print dialog box to actually send it to the printer. That way I can select the type of material I'm going to be using. Here I'm using an Epson XP 4205 printer, and I'm actually telling it to use photo paper matte, so I get a real more vibrant color.
Oh yeah, the colors will come through really nice.
Exactly, right?
So you could theoretically do photographs too, but you don't want to do those in photo quality because it bleeds a lot. We have a video on that too.
Yes, we do. We do.
We'll link that here as well.
And we're using Cricut's new printable waterproof sticker set. It has the sticker paper plus laminate sheet.
Oh.
And I'll walk you through how to do that. So here it is, the designs coming out of our printer. Looking good.
Oh, look at those colors.
Aren't they gorgeous?
Yeah, they pop.
Aren't they cute? All right, so now I'm going to take my laminate sheet, and it has a strip across the top, and I'm just going to peel that strip off. And I find it easiest to lay that strip on my desk. Okay, it's going to cover all of my stickers just perfectly, but I lay this on my desk and actually stick it down. Then I lift that up and I slide my sticker sheet underneath.
Oh.
And I make sure that it's going to cover my registration marks. And if it does, then I grab my scraper tool and I use that to help guide the sticker laminate over the sticker sheet.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
See,
You kind of flatten it,
right,
no bubbles.
Exactly.
Sneaky, look at you.
Nice, smooth.
We didn't cut yet. It's important to do this before you cut.
This is before.
I have made this mistake.
You don't want to do that.
I have, I admit it, I have.
So then I just take a pair of scissors and I trim that excess laminate material off the top.
Are you allowed to use scissors if you have a Cricut? Or do you have to throw away all your scissors?
No,
is that true?
That's not true. And here we're just removing the protective cover from our mat, and then we're going to stick our sticker sheet on here and then send this through the machine to do the actual cut process.
It's important to know that the mat does not come with the machine. If you just buy the machine itself, the mat will not be inside. So you have to buy a kit or buy the mat separately. That's $12.
Very good question. Yes, that's $12 roughly.
So now it's cutting each one of these out individually. Now you do a video about kiss cut versus die cut. These are kiss cut, right?
These are kiss cut. The material selected, or the material setting I used, actually did a kiss cut.
Okay. And you can look at the difference in our video. We'll link it here. Yeah.
Absolutely. So I'm just flipping the mat over and removing the sticker paper from the mat so it doesn't curl on me. And then I will grab my weeding tool and actually start that peel process. And you can see that we have our kiss cut stickers.
Oh, look at you.
Yep.
Oh, they're all individually cut.
They're
That's
all
pretty cool.
individually cut.
So then you just peel them off this big sheet and put them wherever you want.
Exactly.
That's how I ended up with stickers all over my stuff. I wondered how that happened. Amazing.
So now you have a nice sheet of stickers, and they're really easy. Kiss cut stickers are really easy to peel up off the backing and apply wherever it is you want to apply, whether it's on a laptop, maybe it's on your Cricut or a cup or a tumbler.
You could cut these out too and just sell them as groups of stickers if you do art shows and
Absolutely
stuff. Right?
could. Absolutely.
I like what you. Thank you for making this so easy. How to make a T-shirt and stickers with your Cricut Joy Xtra. This is amazing.
You're welcome.
And where are you putting this?
I'm actually going to stick a couple of them right on my Cricut Joy Xtra.
I tried putting one on our dog, but she didn't appreciate it and kind of tore it off. That looks great. Look at you. I mean, these look like legitimate professional stickers with your little offsets, your little white border around.
Yep.
Nice work, Felicia. High five.
Woohoo!
Make sure you like and subscribe and watch all the other videos on your channel because you are a rock star. Woo!